Hey, I'm Troy Peterson, Mr. Bluegill from the Reel Shot, and welcome to another reel report. And I'm sorry we're a day late here, but Mother Nature's really just gave us some crap weather this last week. We just really haven't been able to get out with the wind. It's been blowing out of the east, northeast, 5-6 footers easy out here. But you know, the one good thing about the wind is that it blows the fish to the west shore, and that's where we're at here at the west shore. And you know, we came out this afternoon, and it's been a Chinese fire drill since we've got out. We've had a hard time even getting the camera going. We've got walleyes, sheephead, smallies, everything just going. And we finally got all 6 lines set, and we're gonna head back now through the hot zone. And the best bait's been working for us have been blue and silver, whether it be the ripple or the flicker shads, the Salmos hornets. We've got let's see, what else we got. We've got the baby junior thunder sticks. Anything in that blue and silver. We're running, you know, the Salmos hornets and the flicker shads about 50 to 60 feet back, and it seems to be working for us today. You know, sad thing about it is, as soon as this east wind dies and we get an offshore wind, fish will be gone. But you know, right now is the time to get out and try and catch some of these fish.
There we go.
So,
oh yeah, there's a toad.
Sit back, watch us catch a few. Hopefully we get a few more here. I think.
Oh,
there we go, right there. It seems to be like a walleye here. And I think we got one on another board. We got a double on here, guys. Oh, and we got a triple. We got one on the outside board. Well, let's see how good we are. Now, one of the things when you're fishing is you want to. Oh, there we got a fourth one on too. Middle board's gone. Okay, that's a goat. That's on the blue and silver flicker shad. We're gonna throw that one back. We're gonna grab this one. This one here feels a little bit better. When you're reeling these fish in and you get up to the board, the one thing you don't want to do is let your line snap, because then what you give that fish is almost like a slingshot, and that bait will fly out of its mouth. So you want to bring the board up nice and steady, keep pressure on your line. If you're by yourself, if you got a buddy, it's easier. If you're by yourself, unhook your board, hold the line, and then quick reel back up, keeping pressure on that fish at all times. Oh, and this was a walleye. We're gonna get the eagle here, the slider. Well, I just put this bait on, the cheap sunglasses in the flicker shad, or not in the flicker shad, the rip shad, and okay, fish is off. Beautiful walleyes. We're gonna put that one in the box. All right, now we gotta reel this one in. See what I mean by a Chinese fire drill tonight? We got one more fish hanging out there yet too. This one here doesn't feel all that big. This might be a little guy. These fish are just stacked on this west shore after all this east wind we've been having. And I don't think it'd be real hard to come out here and catch fish the next day or two. It looks like we're gonna have an east wind all the way through the weekend, the way it looks. We're trolling about 1.8, 1.9 miles an hour. Get this fish up. What they do is grab the rod, put it in front of me, and then quick reel back down to it, keeping pressure on that fish at all times. And this is probably going to be a goat. A goat. That's on the baby junior thunder stick. That's the new bait from Storm this year. That's been a real good bait. All right. Keep the hooks out of the net just to make sure, in case we get a big girl on. Okay, what's next? Drop this one back. And this one here has actually got solid weight like a walleye too. One thing you notice when you're fishing, you really can start to pick up, the different species of fish just by how the board reacts. And typically when you got a white bass or a sheephead or a smallie, the flags will be bouncing all over the place or your boards will be skipping around. When it's a walleye, it's usually, that's why they say it's like pulling in a wet sock or a log. They usually just kind of coast in. Don't do a whole lot of fighting until they get up to the boat, and then they'll give you a head shake or two. And I think I've seen it spinning up towards the surface. What do we got here? A whitey. So, just as I said, although we've been dragging him for a while, he's probably pretty pooped out. We've cleaned enough of these things this year. This guy's lucky day, we're gonna put him back in the lake and we'll catch him again next spring. All right, let's see, what else we got? Is there anything else? There's 2 boards left. We pretty much cleared. We better count and see how many walleyes. This actually, I think, might have a fish on it. And yeah, I think it does have a fish on it. So we're gonna bring this one in too. We better count and make sure we got how many fish we got here. This actually feels like a walleye. And it might be a good one at that. Ooh, this has got some good weight. This has got some really good weight. What do we got? That I snagged a sheephead on the top of the back. Oh no, oh, whoa, this is a nice walleye. This is a good walleye. This might be the last fish of the night here, guys. I'm just gonna take it easy with him. Oh yeah. Oh, nice fish, nice fish. These fish are so chunky on this Winnebago system, and he's hooked pretty good, so we should have no problem getting him in the boat. But just to make sure, we'll take the eagle, slide out there. Come on, uh-oh, hook got wrapped up. Stupid net, flip the net, there we go. That's what happens when you try and do stuff by yourself. Nice, fat, chunky, probably about a 17, 18 incher. So there you go, five fish, all on at the same time. Ooh, and look at that one came on. The new Storm Baby Junior Thunder Stick, which we have plenty of at the store. We've got an awesome selection of colors, and I know these baits they're gonna start going here on Winnebago now that these fish are back out in the lake. This is gonna be an awesome bait, especially for doing what we're doing tonight, trolling these shorelines and trolling on tops of these rocks. They got a really fast action, a lot of roll to them too. Excellent baits, but I think this is our 10th fish, so we're gonna have to call it quits here tonight. Stop in at the store and we'll show you a little bit more of what we're using. Otherwise, get out here and catch some fish over the weekend. Finally, Mother Nature is gonna cooperate with us and give us some good weather, hopefully. I guess we'll leave it at that. Troy Peterson, Mr. Bluegill from The Real Shot, and we'll catch you guys next time. Go explore the outdoors, and we're gonna go clean some fish.